Oh, ah! I'm shivering. Who in the right mind rides this, man? I'm at my home here in Los Angeles, and look outside. There's no sun. It's actually even raining a little bit. So exciting. That never happens here in LA, so it's a rarity. Most people stay inside on days like this here, but when I see that, that means it's time to play, because no one's gonna be out there. I read about this trail on Trail Forks that's about 15 minutes right outside of Los Angeles, and it's called Bastard Ridge. It's a double black diamond, and the reviews, well, there was only one review, and it was pretty epic. The guy said he almost died, so I knew I had to check this out. It's right at the base of the Mount Wilson Trail, and it splits off up to the top of Jones Peak. So let's go check this guy out. So to start this ride, you wanna park at Lizzie's Trail Inn Diner. There's free parking right here on the street, so it's super easy to park, get yourself situated, gear up, and get your color on, because nature's waiting for us, so let's go. So this is where we enter off of the main road. Looks like there was the Bobcat fire earlier this year that closed this trail down, and they just opened it back up. You might see a few people coming through this area, because it's usually where you'll see some hikers coming up. It's a little bit of a climb, but not too bad. So something to mention that I think is kind of obvious, but it still isn't in the grand scheme of the outdoors, is making this space out here more inclusive for everyone. All shapes, all sizes, all kinds of people. And that's something I want to see more of, honestly, in the outdoors, with, you know, all different kinds of people being welcomed in the outdoors. Promote it, guys. Promote. Different is dope. Inclusivity is dope. And be authentically yourselves. So for so much of this ride, at least the climb up, it's just this steady incline. Not super steep, but also not anything technical, so you can kind of just keep progressively going up, slowly getting up. There are no guardrails here on the side, so it is definitely a little precarious. Charlie's new trail they just put in, I've taken it before. It's definitely a little bit more advanced. You're gonna be walking your bike just because it is pretty steep. The normal way is here. The trail to Mount Wilson just wraps up along the side of this mountain, goes up to that ridge line and peaks over. This is the way you want to go. Just stay course on the trail. But we're looking a little bit, we're living on the edge today. Let's get spicy. So we're gonna try this new trail, Charlie's new trail. And another one. Pushing our bike again. So tough to bike up this. You really are just doing a lot of walking. I'm roasting, sweating balls. So, taking this off while I hike the bike up. Woo! Because during COVID, I always take one of these. I don't really like the face masks that, you know, are kind of like the N95s. Biking in those, oh my God, I did that once and yeah, not doing that again. So I just kind of take like a ski neck warmer, kind of let it ride low, and then if I come by someone, I just put it over my face and I can easily pull it back down while I'm riding. So I suggest getting one of these guys. Down there's where we cut off. That's the main trail going up to Mount Wilson, but we cut up over here, and the trail is definitely a little tighter. As I said, this is definitely more of an advanced trail. We're hiking the bike now. This is the part of that trail that cuts off into more or less just bushwhacking it on this very primitive trail. It kind of just looks like an eroded old trail. I don't even know if I'm gonna really do this. This seems pretty stupid, but we'll go a little further. Pretty much not rideable. It's just this primitive little eroded trail. I don't know if I can call it a trail, honestly. You guys, I think I might bail on this, but I don't know how you would ride this. Who in the right mind rides this, man? Yeah, I don't even know if he would ride it, man. He'd probably be smart enough to say, oh, I'll just jump the Grand Canyon, screw this. Here we are, we did it. You have a great day.
I'm already having a great day.
I love your attitude, man. You can see we're kind of getting up into a higher elevation point of the trail. You got leaves, kind of that fall feel. It's beautiful up here. Feels like the Wizard of Oz in here. It's a little spooky and it's kind of misty. You got this tree overgrowth over the trail. It's pretty cool. So we're going into the cloud. I'm shivering. Woo! The higher I came up, obviously it got colder and a lot wetter. So I'm pretty damp. That's the trail that would take you to Jones Peak, but it's getting dark, it's cold. So we are taking that trail back to Los Angeles to get warm. Let's go. It is cold, so we got to dance to warm up the body. Woo! Yeah, I'm getting cold, but we're gonna be good. I'm gonna take off, but before I do, I just wanna mention, I always do think about when I'm getting a little uncomfortable, just how lucky I am to even be experiencing this, you know, and I'm not uncomfortable to a point where it's dangerous. Feeling a little uncomfortable is a good thing, and it makes you feel alive. It's the human experience. That's what it's about. So I'm stoked that I get to be out here right now and biking in the rain in Los Angeles. So cool. So let's give one shout or one stoke shout before we take off. Ow! Getting a little chilly, it's a little rainy, but we're coming out of the cloud, so hopefully it gets a little bit warmer, which I'm already feeling it. It's crazy how much temperature changes just in like a few hundred feet. There we go. All right. Oh yeah. And we're back. And we got our safe space sticker still intact. Love it. Love this trail. It was a little treacherous at times, but that's part of the adventure life, so hell yeah. All right, we're back at the truck. Whoa, yeah. Look at this guy, he is a muddy man. Oh, yeah. My evaluation of this trail, we get some difficulty on the climb up, it's steep. You get some pretty cool views. It's very open, but it's pretty exposed. And that's gonna be the tricky piece for, I think, a lot of people, is the exposure is probably gonna scare some people away. So there's that danger factor. But you're really close to LA. You know, I did that in about a couple hours and here we are back in the truck. So intermediate advanced, actually leaning more on the advanced side really for that one. Until next week, guys.